get something where the money are you. Now this week on to Sierra Leone. Well, are you and Justy they give you the chance for make you blow your mind. Now the program called We Are
For blow your mind, the truth you get for say, yeah. And it no matter what truth you get for say. Try save the future, the truth you get for say, yeah. And it no matter what truth you get for say. Talk now weird, talk about the things gone wrong. Talk about the things where they make salon or they grow. Talk about political violence. Talk about regional politics. Now we are. Talk about tribal politics. Talk about office politics. Now we are. Talk about teenage pregnancy and early marriage. Talk about the sexual violence. Talk about corruption. Now we are. No keep on your mind though. And for blow your mind, the truth you get for say, yeah. And it no matter what truth you get for say. Try save the future, the truth you get for say, yeah. And it no matter what truth you get for say. Talk now weird, talk about weird because now we own. No place like home, yeah. Government of the people, by the people, and for the people. We are now we get, I'm not afraid for talk. Talk about the things where they go on wrong. For better we are, we only for talk. We not for set motto. Not saying now you party, not for talk the truth. We are really better now for me and you. Not for me and you. You just get for blow your mind. The truth you get for say, yeah. And it no matter what truth you get for say. Try save the future, the truth you get for say, yeah. And it no matter what truth you get for say. Talk now weird.
You know say plenty people no get for vote the time for election. Not because they no want for vote, but now because of this simple mistake where I can't tell you what so now it go make plenty people no vote. Right now, as the Electoral Commission salon don't pull the date for vote and for register, plenty people just the yagba and they rush go do things them as then they tell them for do. But hey, members say registration, the voter registration, they begin from the 3rd of September to the 4th of October 2022. Then a number one step we go give you guarantee say you go vote. But if you make mistake during this time, you not go for vote. And I think this way person not go able for help you pan. What in this mean? It means say no ever register na the area where you dey work, do business, or where you dey go school. You know what it make? You don't know. Sometimes the time for the election, then go say public transport not for run. This na big challenge for you. Remember, if you tap na Kalbaton and then you dey work na Lumley, how you go able for go and vote na that side? You go able for waka? The answer na no. So, no make that mistake there. As them blow the whistle when they say, hey, today na the 3rd of September for begin the voter registration. Do ya try by all possible means for register na the center where they near you house. So the day when they go say for voting, whether mutuka deal, mutuka not deal, not to your business. You dey go serve full na morning, vote, return back na you house. So you see, if you make this mistake, the possibility go they say you no go vote 2023. So waiting at this yagba now for say me party go continue for then a power or me.
something where the mon are you? Now this week on Sierra Leone. Well, are you and Justy they give you the chance for make you blow your mind? Now the program called We Are.
For blow your mind, the truth you get for say. And it no matter what, truth you get for say. Try save the future, the truth you get for say. And it no matter what, truth you get for say. Talk now we are. Talk about the things gone wrong. Talk about the things where they make salon or they grow. Talk about political violence. Talk about regional politics. Now we are. Talk about tribal politics. Talk about office politics. Now we are. Talk about teenage pregnancy and early marriage. Talk about the sexual violence. Talk about corruption. Now we are. No keep on your mind though. I for blow your mind. The truth you get for say. And it no matter what, truth you get for say. Try save the future, the truth you get for say. And it no matter what, truth you get for say. Talk now we are. Talk about we are because now we own. No place like home, yeah. Government of the people, by the people, and for the people. We had now we get, I'm not afraid for talk. Talk about the things where they go on wrong. For better we had, we only for talk. We not for set motto. Not saying now you party, not for talk the truth. We had really better now for me and you. Not for me and you. You just get for blow your mind. The truth you get for say. And it no matter what, truth you get for say. Try save the future, the truth you get for say. And it no matter what, truth you get for say. Talk now we are.
We come na grafting camp. This now one of the places them where most of the old people where we can see they bigger on the street, especially along Kisi Road. Most of them are this particular place who are they so today na here they reside. But most of them, the places them who side they day when are the shelter, a very day in a bad condition. See this are some of the places them look, you know, like the kitchen, where it rain come, we go wash everything away. Look at the block. Where they touch ourselves, you see, it's something I can. So you see this is another place. When our old people, this the person I even able to come inside because everything don't be disjointed. See the place? So this old person are in there without a house because you know able to get side for stay. Because look at how the place stay. When we come the last time. Wash everything away, all the place don't full with dirty and everything.
You couldn't make me not say for I got very good. Look at the foot there. You see, man, please swear. And look no more the chin of Pulian and another can't choke na papa and I can't say not to tea for shame. When I see I know the other room all will be no way didn't do and box and back now and how they choke them grand picking and then picking the old mama they really suffer. But when you can't meet me as you don't know, not all myself at the brinker and no get polite can say for Cassido. Leader like me people and they can't this shameless now, now you want kill me. I tell Miss K, I say Miss K, I know the get chance, I go begin like saying that this the money I say, but if you not help me, Miss K, I say me I don't disgrace. When I say let them go to chief fair, I tell God to take me to my then come meet me this hour, they live like so, not go fight for me, Mama, do you help me? For God, I never do that.
So this is not the room. Up outside, no form safe. Form not they fall down. Please, when I see, Pasai do not even get a phone for Ledom. Pasai do the Ledom a matter. At the age, now matter the Ledom for sleep. It just make the cement and look at the floor, nothing. This now outside Pasai in Pekin and they sleep. Pasai do not get phone, so the Pekin and self is the same thing. Then just Ledom a job. They don't even get matter, now just like bags them. Now they Pekin and the Ledom.
Me have been driver 20 years and I drive now, so I sit down. I do kill I go make a big out for it.
Okay, this is the veranda.
Yes, I cover this toilet because the toilet and the two window the veranda. This is the thing. This change anymore. Yeah.
Grass mattress.
I left in that place. The three about them don't die. They left two people. They were not rich or woman business. The water about the second one, you're picking the 2 months. The other one 2 months. This even the grip in Papa died. And the little rapper in Papa died. Now so far, no more. They buy even for food. They for take care of the chance today. At times they go for small picking there. They give you something for me. They can eat to me. God, what is that? Where is that? They tell you so it's not easy for me.
This again another place where it really in a bad condition when our aged also stay inside this particular place. So we kindly calling on every Sierra Leoneans. You were there into construction. You get shop where they sell building materials. We they appeal to everybody for come on board. Let we do something for them. We all people here. So because at this stage now we don't need. So please, nothing is small. You get cement, you get zinc, you get whatever therefore do towards this them building there. So logo make them good. We even need mattresses then because you see some of them they outside and they sleep. So one of them they don't matter at that age, old person at that age. You don't get a phone for Lidom. They don't have the matter for Lidom, even a picking them all where they look up to them because as an elderly person, and they will go again go fair them unless they go on the streets or go bigger. But with all the bigger, then they go bigger. Then they will make them place decent. So they kindly ask on people. I know we have Soyat people there. We they call on the churches them. We they call on the mosques. We they call on institutions them. We they call on individuals them in and out of salon. Let we do something for them with people there. So we hold people them. Remember, say we said before reach their age, and old age now something we can always say old is age, but this kind of old age is very sad for them when they never forget better side for them with all the contribution they don't make in society. At this age now they need to support them because the rains not if again very soon rains will come. We see few days ago we see every winds they blow, where the show say this year we likely forget more rains than previous years. So please let old people them not go there we wake one morning we read and say thousands of them we don't lost them because of every downpour. So please come on board and support we let before give back to the old people there. So.
Get something where the money are you. Now this week on Sierra Leone. Well, Aliu and Justy they give you the chance for make you blow your mind. Now the program called We Are
For blow your mind, the truth you get for say. And it no matter what, truth you get for say. Try save the future, the truth you get for say. And it no matter what, truth you get for say. Talk now we are. Talk about the things gone wrong. Talk about the things where they make salon or they grow. Talk about political violence. Talk about regional politics. Now we are. Talk about tribal politics. Talk about office politics. Now we are. Talk about teenage pregnancy and early marriage. Talk about the sexual violence. Talk about corruption. Now we are. No keep on your mind though. I for blow your mind. The truth you get for say. And it no matter what, truth you get for say. Try save the future, the truth you get for say. And it no matter what, truth you get for say. Talk now we are. Talk about we had because now we own. No place like home, yeah. Government of the people, by the people, and for the people. We had, now we get, I'm not afraid for talk. Talk about the things where they go on wrong. For better we had, we only for talk. We not for set motto. Not saying now you party, not for talk the truth. We had really better now for me and you. Not for me and you. You just get to blow your mind. The truth you get for say, yeah. And it no matter what, truth you get for say. Try save the future. The truth you get for say, yeah. And it no matter what, truth you get for say. Talk now we are.
Get something where the money you. Now this week on Sierra Leone. Well, Aliu and Justin they give you the chance for make you blow your mind. Now the program called We Are.
For blow your mind. The truth you get for say, yeah. And it no matter what, truth you get for say. Try save the future. The truth you get for say, yeah. And it no matter what, truth you get for say. Talk now we are. Talk about the things gone wrong. Talk about the things where they make salon no they grow. Talk about political violence. Talk about regional politics. Now we are. Talk about tribal politics. Talk about office politics. Now we are. Talk about teenage pregnancy and early marriage. Talk about the sexual violence. Talk about corruption now we had. No keep on your mind though. Oh, oh. And for blow your mind. The truth you get for say, yeah. And it no matter what, truth you get for say. Try save the future. The truth you get for say, yeah. And it no matter what, truth you get for say. Talk now we are. Talk about we had because now we own. No place like home, yeah. Government of the people, by the people, and for the people. We had, now we get, I'm not afraid for talk. Talk about the things where they go on wrong. For better we had, we only for talk. We not for set motto. Not saying now you party, not for talk the truth. We had really better now for me and you. Not for me and you. You just get to blow your mind. The truth you get for say, yeah. And it no matter what, truth you get for say. Try save the future. The truth you get for say, yeah. And it no matter what, truth you get for say. Talk now we are.
Get something where the money you. Now this week on Sierra Leone. Well, Aliu and Justin they give you the chance for make you blow your mind. Now the program called We Are.
For blow your mind. The truth you get for say, yeah. And it no matter what, truth you get for say. Try save the future. The truth you get for say, yeah. And it no matter what, truth truth you get for say. Talk now we are. Talk about the things gone wrong. Talk about the things where they make salon or they grow. Talk about political violence. Talk about regional politics. Now we are. Talk about tribal politics. Talk about office politics. Now we are. Talk about teenage pregnancy and early marriage. Talk about the sexual violence. Talk about corruption. Now we are. No keep on your mind though. Oh, I for blow your mind. The truth you get for say, yeah. And it no matter what, truth you get for say. Try save the future. The truth you get for say, yeah. And it no matter what, truth you get for say. Talk now we are. Talk about we are because now we own. No place like home, yeah. Government of the people, by the people, and for the people. We had now we get, I'm not afraid for talk. Talk about the things where they go on wrong. For better we had, we only for talk. We not for set motto. Not saying now you but you not for talk the truth. We had really better not for me and you. Not for me and you. You just get to blow your mind.
Let we blow we mind.
Put your heart down.
The truth you get for saying.
Let your heart no one.
And it no matter what, the truth you get for saying.
That's not true, but go down.
Try save the future.
Hey, yeah,
the truth you get for saying. And it no matter what, the truth you get for saying. So you sabi harmonize. It shocked me, oh. It give me shocky.
Really?
Now, we're not
You don't tell me that part is part.
Hello, we good people. Let me inside this one big family house. Well, of course, we don't come back for can't do the work what we don't sign to now for do. Because of that one, they not forget for hit the like button for we find out say the notification slow for go. Make we share.
In other words, you would get for help people let we reach more people. This message today is very, very important because today me and my brother we don't need to do just now. Where I think you need for ask some of them questions then they again for the benefit of all. At least let people get for understand certain things them and no say the face of 2023 election. Then are you
on. Well, Fambulem, of course, we all don't hear, we all don't see. We still there on the matter of statistics. We still there on the matter. Well, today, we dey draw neck come inside it.
And the reason why we dey draw neck inside it, because neck themselves don't tell we say they lack attention. And we really need for put attention to them. Because if you not sleep now on a wing,
What did that one day mean, Fambulem? Me and me brother be the talk. Excuse me. We can ask yourself no more. We don't know where at times we can argue before the camera, behind the camera, and so no more we day. But out of the arguments then they, it can either gain from me say gain from him. We tune a lecturer for ourselves, but not to dominion of a big. Yeah? Me brother. Statistics don't pull the results of the midterm census. Example, now they say, Shembepia your house or your area, it get 1,000 people. By the way,
take inside the studio so.
Yes.
1,000. Then get an
Yes. Down the studio, me get 1,100 they wait for me there. Neck don't take them data, they are all, they don't put up. I mean, the time for ask you behind the camera, you not feel say, time for can vote. Now exact the 1,000 people they say then na you area. Now that material they will give the workers them for going to the field.
No. They not will give that number the exact.
Well, tell people and they understand.
So now like this. Where statistics, the thing where statistics go do, the Southside statistics and NEC they collaborate and coordinate and make sure say they join hand for do things then. Now the area of waiting and call boundary delimitation. That now where then the court then go say then court constituency, yeah, then court ward, and the ward you know say na councillor. constituency, you know, say now for member of parliament. And then you get district and district and council, and then you get the city mayor them. Of course, waiting not get for change for now, except if this government decides to make another city. But for now, we know say we get Potloko City, Freetown City, Bow City, Kenema City. We get who side this other city there? Koidu New City, Koidu City. Okay, where the city council can say Koidu New Sembeun City Council. All right. So now the cities then down there where we get right now. Oh, Makeni City. I forget them. Makeni. So now the city then down there right now. So down there it go ask for change because from time immemorial they don't they. Except if this government want for create another city for we. Now, what thing then they do with them data there? Then they use them for add word. Then they use them for okay, let's not call them by word. Then they use them for add more councillor or more member of parliament. Yeah, now then they use for add. So what thing this go get for mean? Nec now they take all them data and say okay, the amount of people that we don't there. So for example, Kenima don't get this. This you don't pass. First term, I know go able to tell exactly. First term, let's take example. Now 7 constituency be inside Kenima. Okay, because of this population, we add 2 other constituency inside this Kenima. You understand? Because of the number of people them where statistics capture. But when it comes to registration, now everybody get for proof himself. The thing now way obvious, when nothing not get for change them. If NEC use statistics their own data, it means say more constituency, more member of parliament get for come out na the east and the south pass na the north, northwest and the west. You understand? Because of the data where statistics don't give. Of course, if possible, because what you find out say Freetown lost population, nearly 50% of the population of Freetown disappear.
Let them go.
Well, they lost like ghosts. You know, I find out something before I continue. We get population them waking come, appear, and disappear anytime election one come. Then just feel about ghost. For example, Freetown lost half of in population, but no major disaster no happen.
No.
Nobody will not hear you say, hey, this thing happened. People they die. Oh.
No.
We not hear you down in there.
No.
But you remember say inside Kailan, for example, one time in there when they get plenty people them we just appear power election during Christian at top in them. We make them say overvoting. Now let's go now to this thing since I used to overvoting. Now when you do go for go register, that number of people where they register now in the day now the data, the neck the data. But I insist, the political party agents them therefore be very much vigilant on the day for the registration and the day when they put the final voter register together.
Of course.
If not to that one day, then we inflate the number them back inside the voter register. Now some areas them. When mean say you get for the see some people in the Kanomo they vote. You see this, you don't vote to, you see, and where, like for example, APC or NGC, they want for raise concern, then get the police, now the ruling party inside, where go take una out of that place they. Say una they interrupt the process, una they disturb the process, una want for cancel election, then they arrest them people
So
and
many
they
words,
go keep them.
so many, then get them.
When mean say them done, they add waiting they want for add, no opposition, no good day. So the political party then, the COP now, the APC now, the other one them now, therefore be very much careful with how then they go about observing the process. If they want for do any observation, especially in the south and the east with Bagbati, now 2 things they happen. It's either they arrest and lock them for obstruction and go against the political party, for go against the election act. Where it means if you disturb election, if you damage election material, you dey go jail for that one day. You get for see people in the face that kind of punishment. Or they left and give them bobo them. where then the kind and the ketchuna, and where then ketchuna, remember that thing happened to that mami picking a Kailaun?
Yeah.
For that independent candidate,
Yeah.
that's the second option we get for happen.
Yeah.
So you get for be very careful. So now, when you vote, when you go register, that final result, that final voter register when they put together, now they determine almost people them really where they vote by any election. Now I'll give you example again. You remember say 1 year under Christiana stop. People then vote boku one pass the number of people that will be registered for that election day. So when they find out say the people that will vote and the people that will register, it pass the one that way they na the list. What think Christiana Top been do? A cancel a particular polling station day where that thing they happen. Then call them null and void. They cancel them all. That means you don't get overvoting, and that means a fraud. But in the case of Usai na SLPP they na power, they want this election by hook or crook. That thing they not get for work. You know why it not the work? We don't see the simple example with this election at Koinadugu. When we see the NEC officer in Census, the change figures them. Usai 10 for day, it add 1, it go 110.
You know how it's time.
Yes, Usai na 10 or 10, then for add other 0, it go 100. We see it happen. Then normally, it happen, so they're supposed to take action at that area day. But because it been there in favor of SLPP, they not cancel them.
No.
Then go ahead and say, then take action, sign, say, discrepancy and other things there. And then they announce the results. If it been there in favor of the opposition, then they cancel all things.
Big time.
Then they cancel them, the all other election. Like what it happen na constituency 110. Where then damage box them, all election 110, all election 210, all election 310.
With the cessor damage box.
Now then safe because they no say then damage the box in their own interest. Then find out that the election be done, they go against them. So the APC now, whatever, COP now or Coca-Cola now, they really get for tie the oja or then tie them belt them triangle one. If not all that,
combo don't enter. Well, me people, as my brother don't take in time for explain this particular issue where they go on between statistics and NEC. Well, upon all this explanation where my brother don't do, upon all the cry of the people, now we the people with the cry. The people again, when the MPs they will send for go represent we, they self don't stand with other political party them with the opposition say this process they not trust them and they not go ever trust them. Well, we always tell you say if you see caretaker bio they sack and take, you know exactly waiting idepa and you know why they do that one day. When you check most of the offices them today, as caretaker bio come, it make sure for pull you and the way he feels in an adult for him. As he self come and talk him na a video, say anybody will not support him and we know say no support him. Well, support me now say you not vote for her. Support me now say where is it so the uki where he the one do you not support him but that one day you they left that office there. That don't tell you say he they go bring somebody where it be say when he said today now this we for doing a yes and no more you get, you know they work in the interest of the country, you know they work in the interest of the people. Still all this way they go on so up and down, green or green. Now as we they talk to you, NEC, I mean the body where they for organize the election, the people where they done that village, now they call NEC. Then don't still call the data from statistics say they need this data where they use by this census. That's for tell you say they need not to go put them, but they get for work with that data there. But now here you see the people still they cry say this process not pure. The opposition parties them Then they cry say, this process, they not do it according to how it's supposed to be. But we always tell you, say, we get a caretaker, we're not to a listening caretaker. When something they go on wrong in the country, they not care about how you, the citizen, feel. They not even care how the opposition feel. But mind you, some of them thinks they are where this man they force for do so. Na them trade it be the talk on. Na them trade it they take points on. Where other people be the listener. Or other people they listen them. They go out and do whatever they feel. But in your government today, the same things them, if they do them, nobody know for talk. Nobody know for say nothing. Just like what me brother mentioned now. It get for reach a peak. When that time for election they reach, that's what you get for happen. When you raise concern, they say you want to stop the process. Pap! Gongoli or send him about they hold you. They go keep you first. They don't go keep you for long, but then they go keep you for make them manipulate what they want for manipulate inside that police station there. After they don't get what they want, then pull you back. And you get for expect say the IG get for operate with caretaker bill. In no mistake. If you see IG they operate with caretaker bill for kill people them, not for excuse me, not for election, you know they operate with them. But when it be say this particular program what we call Blue Mind, we can just the rub much small memory border. This na your program, this na your time, this na your opportunity for call and tell me what you think, but this way they go on. Underline the word neck. Don't call for the data. Na statistics. What in that one they mean? What do you think about that? Now that's not a discussion for today. Please.
Now let's say una something. For the western area, for example, then get one specific constituency where na a target for them. Now the constituency of Chauno Majuba, where they can call Honorable Chei Kuku. What do it mean? This lady where they don't put as western area Electoral Commissioner. Then get a deal, say, Uko Cook, shall not for go to parliament again. So then they do all in their own power, not by the voters, but in their own power for make sure say, they make it not go back na parliament. Other people them they, for example, in the Potloko, where of course you don't see enough from the data, where they get for reduce certain constituency them. And you see other side them where they add. Well, we can always tell when I say this government good for Tonangi. Because according to Lilo and Slima, the APC in their own term, they add even these streets. Well, they self one for Duam because APC been Duam in their own selfish interest. So they self the Duam, and according to them, they not say them don't. Then say they don't able for know outside the actual population there.
Simple.
And Freetown, for example, not get economic attraction anymore. Kenima, now there people from Putloko, Bombali and other side them, they can do their own business. So more people them, they inside Kenima now than any other side na the country. So I think say na that. Well, notwithstanding that, we want for Yeri because as we talk so right now, Nec, where now then they say ECSL, Electoral Commission for Sierra Leone, don't say, do ya statistics, that provisional result will not be pulled. Una give and by, do ya, una help you, give and by constituency, by district, by ward and locality. So we go looking for look at that as by law. Well, if way people go refer to that constituency and to that data they as controversial data, but still they want them. So what are the plan behind this now? Well, we just try to analyze something, but we don't actually know waiting at the plan behind this. I don't really get the juice waiting at the plan behind this. So I think we get for know now waiting exactly na the deal behind this whole thing. So we not get Moku talk, and we will stop the talk for now, yeah. And maybe ask people about what they self think because
Well, make we don't waste time since we don't get a first call another line. Make it come and tell we waiting in think of all you think go on so. Hello, caller, you name and you say they call me from.
Uncle DJ Mawedi.
Uncle DJ Mani, welcome to the show.
Thank you very much, Bible. The man with the sharpest cutlass from
With the
the
brush on
north.
grass.
Yes, he left no stick unturned.
No.
Bible, what did you go with your uncle? Bible, what your uncle in problem?
Just Astagfirullah.
Yeah.
In Jesus' name.
Sorry. Bible, sorry. Some Pierre. No, your uncle in problem, man. Anyway, so what's the question? No, kill time.
Well, as we all the grumble, including the opposition, say this census where statistics do, the results we come out, we know they agree because they not do them properly. But still, NEC don't go ahead and call for that data day. What do you think about that?
Okay, for letting correspond with time. Okay, first of all, I'm for appreciate now to our time and kind get show when I get for break down everything, you know. The some of you say when I elite them, we can know certain things and able to one for debunk them back at times. So God be the glory. Waiting I'm going to take here to this one. APC be then a power they add Falaba and Kai and not also high end. They lost election. So law not scared on this. If you were SFP card, they can add 50 new cities that are waiting left to them. But you know, make no sense for let we say the East Kenema to be precise, get population right now past the central Freetown, when at the capital city. Waiting Kenema gets. Now look at some certain things there. Waiting Kenema gets we want compared to Freetown. And statistics say along with NEC, at least say something deep the middle and way sometimes it will come for expose for this election. What I mean? They want to make a comparison. Now, one believe me, I get Bible and CBP, and to everybody who listen, we are right now. This election is open to everybody. This is not an election who they afraid for who they scared of. Now, it have to be a very peaceful and transparent election. What I mean? When they get for take the registration, they get for make everything be counted, and even the day for the voting, all parties get for get a representative. Not so. All parties get for get a representatives. So I once you party with him, but Bimbo then go bought by it. Yes, we get for no say option votes, then get for the women by I call avoid votes them other things. So man go and vote wickedly until you see mother be face now one picture, you go and boss in or chair and one thing, no, they need count and votes the day. So what's all this? Let them just the one they will get for go now waiting for show them people out for go votes, then get for put all things in place. Let them vote peaceful and respectful. If you mean now, we could be already. I can register now. My registration number don't show. That sleep day. That sleep. You know, time they sleep. Inside you go vote. You know, so now 2-1. Tell them where you go take receipts. When they check for you, the one they left. I hope you understand. Fine, they get for no who that vote for any kind of thing. Yes, I understand that. But that number they get for tally for let them know say yes, this person he votes. With this I mean, in order for colleagues say sometimes they will come vote add other votes the way this person not register. Because we know say the election are once in a while. We vote once in order for country to get or register now go vote now that come out go back here now go vote today. In order for work. Now 1 for 1. So I don't want nobody scared by this election. This guy will be one of the peaceful
Go ahead.
Yes, it will be one of the peaceful election. Because mind you, APC not get for sit down, they rig them. SCP back not get for sit down, they rig them. This is a very transparent and peaceful election we get for facing.
Well,
so I don't let nobody scared of this self. Yes, you want to say something?
We pray it will be free and fair where the police not
free and fair. Yes, it get for be free and fair.
Other people so
yes, no intimidation.
They want for do.
The
Anyway.
IGO, the MDO, the this, so matter be anybody if you say get forget why use for this election. The person and he do himself more armed than good.
Thank you.
Because in order for born good picking. In order for good picking, I want to appreciate you and take on our time and tell on our plenty thank you for the bring them program they have for we. Thank you very much, guys.
Thank you too, my brother. God bless you and your family.
God bless. What is my brother? You are forgiving you.
No problem. All right.
Thank you.
Hello, caller. Your name and who side you call me from?
I name Abubakar Castino. I call from Malta.
All right, brother Castino, you welcome to the show. What's your contribution?
First of all, I tell you plenty thank you and pray for una. Let God give una more wisdom.
Amen.
You know. I just want to ask no more. The one the way comes the people in a saloon. If the western area, if na the kill where they go kill Padeva, now it make the people population decrease, or maybe the western and there now they don't take prevention as part of the DNA. Maybe they're not able to produce piggy again, and that's now one factor. You understand, eh?
Yeah.
Then two, what did they happen to Nasalun? They make a no more as fun. But then see they are not the votes, the country before. If then people that do this year, say this no, then go through. Okay, then can't fail at the end, APC back on power. Then go say, okay, then back for try for do some things so that because the one will be there, everybody don't see the thing not be incredible. So they can't spend back all the money on the FOC. We not get for do any development to us. You know, according to them, they say then they talk for the people them, so then go on how many people that they live in the country, so if developments come, but the one they force where they work, where they already know say now so people and they work for government, they know able to pay the it. Now people that waiting at Fakai then they go care about. So first sometimes no good, you know, anything at the power hold and the feds for naturally they get for left. Now we know more than people that way see they don't suit the power. Some of themselves they're not the church mocks, they're not the church. You understand eh? So this we need for fights we not evolve into politics so that we know then thing they are go stop now we country so that we go think of development.
All right.
So if I take at the talk now this I get for Sinomo.
Thank you.
Thanks
God
to
bless you, my brother.
Hello?
The man will not agree for carry last right now.
Thank you very much for your words.
Welcome, bro.
You do.
They do fine by God in power.
Okay, that's good. This time I come from UK. Yes, yeah, we just want to look at the regard to this census, you know, my brother, this is where we get for check lights, you know. God bless you now for all this thing they do, or
Bless you too, my brother.
you know, for lighting up people, for make we know what they go on. This is not about APC, NGC, or C4C or whatever. These guys are not honest, my brother. Why we not go be honest for at once? Within a census, they count people for no voting. We say for strengthening, we say for develop. Then they do them for a political game. This census someone know how to do it. Before then guy they come even go Kenya, go do this. They don't do everything. They don't stage manage everything. When I listen to Honorable Lekeke when he talk yesterday, in fact they don't get a leaked document to show say this guy there, you know, they just get a motive behind all of this thing. We are not fools anymore, my brother. We know what they go on. And you know, get for work for, you know, we get for stand up. We get for try for educate to you as they will go on at the southeast or wherever they support this government. No could forget about the party. You know, Mokumoka allow few people they enjoy and the rest of the mankind they suffer. Moku get thinking in there for God's sake. Let people understand. Coming on cool then at top position, a permanent secretary, they bring camp food house, then the neighbors and they are hungry. How about that? This is sad. Are you going to leave this world forever? No, brother. You got to get a time up. Your time go reach the goal. So don't think about that. People know they reflect. They don't say what the world is going to be like this because when it's good for them, it's just for them. And then get nothing to think about the next one, the neighbor, the friends. And they suffer. Put this politics business aside. This census, now you cook up something. If you know say you don't work, you don't do well for the people. You don't need to do all of this thing. All of them tell you the time for hijack people. Look to Tunisia. When they listed their news yesterday, the president there sack all the judiciary, change all of them, remove them from there because they're not honest. And these are the things. That kind of set up organization, that set up people like this, like that, like the Nec, like these statistics now. A whole professor, he did lie. Then kind of people like credible for being a country where say na they born. Look at the judges. Look at the name. You supposed to be an independent body for conduct selection for the welfare of the people, people in life. Instead, when they do something else. This kind of people, we go for find a way for dump all of them. This country, I tell you, by Buddha Shekbepe, we clean this country. We leave it, we can't sit back, and then we go back to so we come. So before the war be long coming up, but we know because we know we too small again. We know we see the calamities where you call. Some of we get people the way they kill. We get people away close way. Some of we host them. We lost all the hosted I can see. All me we hosted said no they waiting up. They born all from the south, the eastern part of Freetown. So we know. So how then people are where they did not perpetrate all of them actually at the end and they enjoy. They will should not the clap for them. He not go for work. Me brother, he not get for work. Now one thing get for being at that country they not go back to the bush. We're not going to fight, but we did do the needful. Then Gaia, then they come out, they will bring other people a day, they mess up again, we will continue for changing them. But no go take food for granted again. Any more than that country. This census now fraud, now crook.
All right.
Just get a plan, and that plan not get for work. We don't know it, and we're gonna stand strongly. I want to tell you, thank you very much for the good job. God bless you.
Yeah.
Take care. Bye bye.
Alright, the line's still open. Call and add a voice inside the program. You only get 3 minutes for make a point. And please, before you call, make sure say you know exactly waiting at the topic of discussion. One way you can know that, so you watch the title, yeah, na the video where you watch right now, or you actually listen first to waiting the go on before you call. Please, welcome to the show. Your name is inside the call for.
Hello, good evening.
Good
evening, Riyad.
How do you do, sir?
I do fine. How are yourself?
Praise God.
Happy Sunday.
Same to you. So what did happen? What do you think about the discussion where they go on? Nec don't ask for the statistics, give them the data of the meeting.
All two decisions, both Nec and statistics, man, manipulated man, the man they don't capture since the very day they appointed.
Okay.
So man, take me so I know the system. I don't go call me name. I don't go talk anything much. I know the system.
Okay.
Everything about the government, all the state captures, all the big institutions in the country, including the Sierra Leone police, the military, everything. So they have about manipulation. Lima being 98.1 with Dr. Conte and Dr. Bright. Dr. Bright. Yeah, I don't understand people. Everybody allow scholar you go back. Scholar Lima. Even as I be talking na public forum.
I don't think say na the one we teach and I responsible for that.
No, because you talk out of content.
Yes, but not to steal the way teacher. We post in full. Not to the way teacher. Yeah? Now this same teacher and teach other intelligent people them.
No, I know that I make you fail at law school. You don't fail 3 times at law school because if we begin 7 class to begin it in Lima, it will stay Kenema again population pass 3,000. It will talk say Kenema.
Not to Lima you for blame for that deal. Not to Lima. I mean a statistics pool and data. Now they for blame. Lima na waiting statistics pool. Although na they all, but now I talk.
Yeah, I understand really, but I understand. But Lima, I make Dr. Bright. You listen to Dr. Bright's conversation on 98.1.
Yeah, listen.
Dr. is right. Yeah, only tell Lima. You don't say Lima na prove the prove which.
Well, yeah, because of what he talk. If you listen to that all day, it can because Lima talk say if the last government do census because of their own political win, how they want for win election. So that is why they self do them.
Not possible. Eman, next one again. Like me, so many talk to. Me, I strong as a people man. I vote for them. I campaign for them. I be a youth chairman in the community. But I don't call me because of certain reasons. All of this I don't know because it's how they put. They don't catch me. I like a call me name. Say don't know Sadi.
No, not calling him. Just left and so no more.
Yeah. But Eman actually don't fail the nation. Don't fail the world. But I like a flag up. NCBC. You know, really people in the country, they lost. They want to become a dictator. It's not possible. Any country where they capture all institutions, they don't capture everything. I don't talk to a dictator's country because he don't control the institution. Maybe say, but say the country security, but expect the people, right? They need to do. He capture everybody. They pay 10 million, they pay 50 million because of You want to work according to a tune.
All right.
I open again.
We get you. Anyway, Daniel,
Yeah.
we all need for stand up for meet up the registration. Let's see what you think can happen. Thank you very much.
My people with family salon no more. Let them think wisely. Don't vote for party. Maybe they talk so. I vote for them. I vote for them. I campaign for them. I do everything for them. But the man they don't feel we. So I hope I sorry for my people that salon they see because I vote for them. I see people. I don't see any benefit.
Thank you very much, brother.
Yes, thank you very much. Yeah.
We take another call. Welcome to the show. Your name and inside the call from, please. Hello.
Hello, Beard.
How are you? How do you go?
Howdy. Good to go about the.
All right. Your name and inside the call from, please.
This is not concerned citizen of call, from France.
All right. So go ahead and tell me, what do you think about the conversation?
The first thing is, yesterday I listened to Honorable Cargo. You understand? If observer way gets concerned with this midterm census, the way that we don't get the people that we don't give them the information, everything. There is a mistake where they make there. So that's why they don't get this, therefore don't be account to the populace. Let the people understand. So now this thing they go on, you understand? So this thing not credible. And also they don't do behind the closed door, they don't send them to the international partners, them everything, you understand? Then the other thing for this election, let me tell you for free. SLPP, I let them take all the population and go back and they say spiritual not get nothing, then they go and they tell you that they free for free. One for they say I let them put 1 million. Now who don't get this type of vote? One thing for this election first, now man marking first. Let them know these things. Now when they say man marking, this is really left by like most of people for good or for good vote and for protect people. You understand?
Yep.
And the kind of where they go for secure that vote, it matter be any way mistake. Say yes, you now from that very day they pick up of course, they go keep up. Then no CS people they really desperate. And the international world no CS. The people are tired of this government. They are sick and tired of them all. So any kind they don't say any mistake where they make by that election day. And that was gas. So no one every person no wonder one they happen. But this government they go. Any carry they make and they go. But this like how them plan so for reach the this census. Now so we serve the international community, that's what make them plan for pulling a power staff. Then they tell them say that yes, okay, they will say okay we win, but we come out. Them people don't want to now. Before I can then they do like they can't do jamming. When they put manpower on that, then they come out. You understand? But then got everything was already planned. But I mean at this salon, no come to me. I know the enumerators them. I know them. Even the other they don't know kind of the area say people them. Can you imagine? I know but how many way they say they get the laptops them. They not pay them. The other they so then guy they are everything. They don't cook up all the this man way this so like close relative. But yeah, I don't want people to say they go for very be careful for support them border. Because this way this is a problem. It bring up confusion in the country, unrest. This way happen too. But by God in power, this thing never happen. So I don't know if ever going to work. But all the people that are responsible for bringing up promotion at this country, they all face justice. They all by God in power, inshallah. But they tell me for free. Like what are they talk to me, people, Sierra Leone and brother and sisters when they down there? They are on hold the peace. It's not easy, it's tough, it's painful, but while on a patient, by God in power, on go out, on go vote massively, but they tell me for free, they go, them people then they go. Any kind of way they make them, then they go. They don't fail all things, they hope now. And this hope if they fail, how do they make plan as well? Who don't make the plan long since? Then they go by God in power. Thank you very much, my brother.
Thank you. God bless you. Caller, please reduce the volume of your sets.
Hello, caller.
Yeah, good afternoon.
How are you?
Yeah, this is the sensitive camera. They call live from our West Saturday doing.
All right. So how you do?
Thank you very much.
Okay.
I did talk about we party with the APC party. Let's say one thing, we party they deceive we. All the activities the world they see then they condemn us alone no go there. as a big one, they overtake the things that they say they will not do. A very bad to us, what they do na the party, a no good. And this is what they try to say. The civil registration, they condemn the solo no good. They as a big one, they go register. The census, they say no, we don't go there. Most of the big one, they go consent.
Okay, let me ask you. Lo be fact or plain with yourself. Who's one part the top APC policy where you know see them count?
My brother, them boku.
Call for we, please. Call for we. Lo begin.
There's no need for that name there. Them boku. Also the big one, they go they consent.
Hello.
What is small one?
Call one in name.
What is them boku?
No, them boku not to post in that name.
Most of the party owners, them boku where they consent.
So you get anyone in name because sometimes
it is very
we
bad.
need for the points to that people.
For this country,
hello, caller.
When the census result don't come out, they will name them among.
Hello, caller.
Let we district get population past the.
Hello,
I mean, the Kenya district when say
because you not say anything yet.
It is very bad.
You hear?
I get you.
But you know they make points to we. We ask you question, but you know the answer.
My brother, them boku.
All right, thank you very much. When you get name for we call back.
Thank you very much.
Hello.
Sorry, caller, just hold on quick, yeah.
Hello.
Now, yeah, in this program where we want for say anything, we get something where we bring come say na beating this. So if you say we don't hear you, for example, recently the one where they in charge of COP don't say they not count them. Richard we go na radio say they not count them. AKK they don't come say they not count them. So if you say them boku we don't register, let we name and shame them because now we for begin to stand up to politicians and tell them say you know go tell we say no do this day you go do and we not dey pada idleness day again. If you say let they not count me, yourself they not for make count you.
Of course.
So if Bible tell me say SMBP no make them count you, then Bible go make them count. They can't say Bible them count them. It make them count them. But if you say them boku, who that them boku, you that them boku,
no proof.
then you know the pass any message to we.
We know they talk without proof. Anyway, caller, we're very sorry about that. Your name and who side you call me from, please?
And caller, sorry.
My name
voice. Sorry, caller, please hold on. I remember this voice. Last week we do a program, a week after last. This now you remember 2 people them call. 2 people them we be in a one line.
Okay.
Now one of the voice this. Go on, please,
go ahead.
caller.
Yeah, I wanna thank you for this wonderful program.
Myself, thank you for listening and support.
Yeah, we had it really sad, but you know, now we no surprise because from the way how things don't they go on when they elect this way brother when I'm at least we one way or the other be they expect say this guy can do something better for this country.
Okay.
Yeah, because one a young man, you know, and 2 they don't know the system. But it's so rather unfortunate. This guy don't relegate that country there to nonsense. It's really sad. When this man they go and talk say in the clean saloon image outside world, it's really sad. It's really sad because I don't know if people can tell and say what you they do inside your country. You understand? Of course, you don't be the worst. The integrity where that country they be getting at the outside world, brother, you know, easy. We don't lose them under this money regime. Even right now, I know some of our brothers there where they try for do some higher studies in institutions there. The kind of rigorous processes there where they go through. You understand? For letting accepting the higher institutions there. That this country which they live, enough funny. Just so because of waiting they happen. Although we know say SNTR don't happen for a long time.
Hello, let them go through that one day. How come Smara be in inside it?
Well, now we just assume. No, look, waiting don't happen. The people with the names and they come up, say then they're in positions we get fake results. Since then,
yeah, but this thing don't begin.
This thing
now then can't team up and tranga one, but it don't begin before even then.
No,
no, now they talk, but now you get the opportunity now. The one the way they inside the way get incident. Because the past regime shall not be the nobody incident day.
Yes, that's true.
But this now it don't come. You see, so now you duty now for clean up the system. You understand? Even me, if I get any of their certificate, then they will not valid. You understand? Let them kick me out.
Yeah.
You see, because you're not gonna be productive. Now that way we country stagnate by everything, my brother. Because people are waiting at the place, they not get that IQ. I remember one time when them the UN coordinator, when they interview on 98.1 about activities them or fundings they where they get, because people are not able to implement some of them things and they, you understand, the money they go back. You see why we people and they suffer away for don't be the beneficiaries them. You see. So for this census, you know, like how people in the talk say this capture, this do me, I do you system. It really don't. You know they can we go nowhere. You know can we go nowhere. This scam, look what they do now. And now these people and be the race. The process is anything gets a process, everything gets a law. You see. But here now a situation from the one, the man they appoint to somebody in a commission instead for consulting, not the do them. You see, then just the brush. Everything and just the brush, wait till they want and they do. So you see, so it left to win now. At least now we encourage you people and back home, at least for talk to them. By September, let them come out and register. And register for votes. Everywhere at the country, and let the people and come on. Everybody who don't reach that voting age, at least let them push people them. You see, because now the only way now how for push this virus in our country. So I tell you, thank you.
God bless you, my brother. Thank you too.
Yeah.
Call and take part in the program. This is Blue Mind, where they come from. We had channel every Sunday and Wednesday, 3 p.m. Saloon time. Tell me what you think. Hello, caller, your name and who side they call me from?
We are Mina Sanko. They call from Italy.
All right, Mr. Sanko,
thank you.
You're welcome to the show. What's your contribution?
May God bless you now with our family there for this airport and the airport so we will be able.
God bless you too, my brother.
We are what here they try to talk about. We all know how we country day to day, but these senders we know that they play game over these senders. But one basic thing we I want to tell you is either opposition leader Samura and others. Sorry for say so they're not responsible. I want me you compare the responsibility of the people there with Bobby Wine as a musician in Uganda.
Okay.
As a position leader, now you get for make me the people and get confidence say when you come in power, you be able responsible to take care of them. Okay. Since these things happen in Tumbo, since happen in Makeni, these people they're not able to make any or come out for respond to people and good why this thing happen Tumbo and Makeni. We will not get any opposition under these people. Then they now people them now game then they play with the Sierra Leone people. We are you they under with Sembepia. I swear to me God, SAPP they win back. These people then they play on with intelligence. Because as a position leader, Tomboti apple like that, you need for common do die or live because now the people that you want vote for. Common make people that know say you don't come up for them, but they no go do them. But the day of the election, they want make them vote for them. And now also you go listen a criminal them. You know go ever want be a president. You begin use one bag race for bribe people, use money. That's all a criminal method. You can't bribe people with those things, money and rice. I want give you money, you vote for me. I want give you rice, you vote for me. The only people wait for the help us in Sierra Leone today. Wait today, we are also you should also Sembepia. You are well educated. You able to do something in Sierra Leone according to this thing where I say on this thing where you people implement so that for we will be able to send message. The man way for you to help Sierra Leone today we then kill, but we they pray the one that if not kill and kill, I may God make this year no don't make them die. Na kemo fadika. All these opposition leader, when they talk about which one don't come with company in Sierra Leone, we employ 1,000 people, 500 people.
God bless you, my brother. God bless you.
Only Kemo Fadika, we know go if we be get this man like Sierra Leone today, we don't get better Sierra Leone more than Ghana, more than Nigeria. But today we still the struggle. We not go ever get opposition like this kind of people. Kane Yokela, all these people, they are all not traitor. Then the full day people in Sierra Leone, then they play game with we. Samura only play game with we. The order for save we today, na Kemo Fadika we then kill so. But the one that we kill them, if not kill them, we left them give God. May God fight for we because I for can save Sierra Leone people. Because since Sierra Leone get history by Bore, on your age, we your age today, which opposition don't employ 1,000 person na Sierra Leone for work. Nobody don't remember that.
This not about opposition. Look, generalize them and say who's politician.
Nobody, me brother.
Yes, because if you say opposition, just tell like say the other one then don't try. But politicians them agree.
The man no go on politics, say the man don't employ 3,000 people. 10 people then they survive.
Anyway,
all these other people just for create problem.
Now I make we.
I tell you, thank you, Segment Pierre. May God bless you, my brother. This thing, SNDP they win back. Every day, I don't tell you that. Last year I tell you that. Then they win back.
All right.
We wait for the ending.
Wait and see.
Naomi said they wait for.
Thank you for this wonderful conversation.
Okay, my brother. Thank you.
God bless you.
Okay.
Today the system you so just cut on.
Anyway, call back.
The phones are behind. The phones are behind.
The voice is pointing you. Okay, you can say back.
All right.
Enter. Hello, we hardworking and wonderful sister admin Plabane.
We say we assiduous, resilience.
Yes. Hello.
Yeah.
Put out to people in level.
Happy Sunday Facebook, happy Sunday YouTube. I hope say we all did do well. I just want for contribute to what the last caller said. That caller, let God bless you, my brother. Let God bless you. I hope say we will get people the way they think like this and talk like this and behave like this na salon. Me people that na salon, they are the big one. Just like what the caller said. We parliamentarians there, we politicians there. Let them come on our door, let them team up for we. If they get for die, let them die. If they get for go jail, let them go jail. Then we see what the people then go do after that. Now we go come back, we mobilize, say, then people they own a lock up, so we don't need to pull them outside. So we don't pull them, we don't get blow, we don't go get rest. Me people they are not come on a do for no stupid politician, no halaki politician.
For when they all the people in a loan sal, where they go lock in a Panamba road.
Turn out the
name.
Panamba road, Tombo.
They all the way for put for the case. Not true.
They all the way for put more. That's the people there and they suffer and they perish.
All we think is we next president, we next this, we next that. People they suffer.
No one will come out. What I don't go do now, Dr. Samuel, I don't go buy less so. Dr. Samuel, I don't care about this one. Why you not care and go election not be there at the corner? Why you not care and go where people then they suffer? Why you not go dig these hidden villages and then remote past a partner salon? You not go give less, you not go give for mine. This is all foolishness and bullshit. This is BS, complete BS. Una not common for no politician. Una life them precious. If I go for eat kaka, una eat kaka. If I go for the give quarter, una give quarter. But I'm not gonna die for nobody. Them people are the heartless. Them people are the wicked and the witch. There I am. As long as them pockets are okay, everything okay for them. Now nobody cares when they ready them pushing on a ticket for long. I go come on and die for them. What about them picking them? They're not born picking them. They're born picking them. Why them picking them? Not go team up for them. When I don't come on and do, we're taking for register, now register, we're taking for vote, we'll go vote massively. And anybody, any politician will come back, will behave like this to Una, where they mess with Una integrity. Una make sure Una fuck off, Una kick them out. This is not the time for beginner. Give me one bag batapa mine, one bag dress of 100,000, 5 million. We don't need that no more. We don't need that. Anybody count per mine to Una count less for Una. Una die with hunger, Una kick her come on in face. Una do like what Ghana do. Ghana then can't go for my Nigeria, they can't go rest people, they can't go rest. Then give them back and say, yeah, we don't want. We want to fix the country for we. We want to fix a once and for all. We want to for big jelly musu biauna. We want people that go for suffer biauna. Who's guy rubbish this ba? Who's guy rubbish this? Madam, if you want to if you know I know us to them. If you don't want to kill una self now, when I don't kill una self now, the way the people that now go come on and don't now say, yeah, this is what's up. Now we are coming out. We should know can die now. But I'm not going to die on me people there. When I don't come out for them useless goats there, they're foolish halakiti and I'm not coming for them. They are big. When I life them pressure, government they can, government they go. Where government change? Who their life go better? Who do well? Who that sick? God will give you medicine. But I'm not putting yourself low. When I'm not putting yourself down for anybody. This is the time for we team up and make one decision. One thing we want to sell, which is betterment, which is forwardness. We don't need no backwardness. The people are like you, cherry cocoa, why you not coming out though? When you go make hypocrites, na parliament, you all talk, Mr. Speaker, I get 15 minutes for talk. Then una come out, don't let them go shoot you now. But people they know they come out, don't let them go shoot them. Una not do me people there. We tell you, una go vote for that una want. I like no mommy call now, una put them. Me, I wish that some people they mind they can turn completely. And put for different posts, not to SL people, not to APC. Now people are halaki people that are useless, foolish gods there. We don't know their address. They halaki here so. And why do you use the people that they can't like that? They can't type for could they can't ask me.
Sister, put your hands down. He asks.
Anything painful me, brother, man. This is so painful. It's so painful.
Now you bear and
get
show.
to the hell out of this place, man. I remember when I phone at like I don't talk bad talk.
Not talk. Since you don't eat that point, I will say let you take care and go drink water. Bye.
Hello, caller. Name and Usa, you the calling from.
Good afternoon.
How are you, my brother?
I say no to tribalism.
Yes, sir. This is the sensitive camera again.
Yeah.
You see one thing. I'm glad the way my man Italy talk to now and this lady back.
Normally, now one thing person can call.
You see one thing. I go be so happy. This registration where they can vote registration where they can let stop who back say no go register because it is very bad.
Sensitive camera. Now one 10 person they call.
But you can always allow me to 10. Then I can call back.
Because I'm not in no saying that you can do 10. Now one 10 person they call. If you come,
okay, give me 2 minutes. Even though I want 10, but I don't call now. Give me 2 minutes.
All right, go ahead, quick.
Okay, we'll give 30 seconds.
Okay, thank you very much.
Yeah,
you see, when they talk about leaders, then at least for them able to do the right thing, for them able to take over 2023. But if we talk and then on the return will be very bad. All what they do so, then they not try. You know what they get from on our way back? That's civil registration, NCRA registration, and get from on our way. Because anything that way you want to go do, pass the action for that paper there. Some of you not been go register. So you don't see, then they go register. If you want to travel, if you want to travel, they produce the paper, they won't pay papers, and they travel. So you don't see, even the census back, they have a way. They stop with the say, no go register. They ask there, then they say, we not get.
Please call her, hold on quick, yeah? Just hold on. Sensitive camera, just hold on quick, caller. When you call, now 2 ways of communication. Listen to we listen to you. Now you say then they ask you for paper for NCRA. Whose paper? Statistics not ever give anybody paper where they go count. Then give you paper. Now that's how they go take. And tell you thank you. Lord, they give some waiting them. Please, with the way you talk, go they listen to we, you listen to I listen to you. But if you talk no more, we know the past message. Please call her, go ahead and make your point.
Okay, this is not the one and only, the great my boy and
Okay, change profile.
How they go?
Well, they go not bad, thank you. And waiting they happen, I want to talk small about the waiting that we last caller talk about people for commot, not for commot. I don't know if the call and feel say where people come out now for the politician, then they come out. But then they come out for the politician, then they come out for the country, for them picking their future. Then country they are all day today. People and they where their life then go. People and they where they sacrifice themselves for let the right thing be done. Now him, what you need to come out for go die, not to go on you to go old for go fight against people and way you they demonstrate against. By right, the demonstration are for just send message to the people in our power say we're not happy with this. Now salon people that don't feel say where people go demonstrate and for go die. When they come out for show themselves, that means and for go die. I don't know if na soldier them or they can go gun or waiting for go fight against the government. I don't know how people understand demonstration. And when you come out for demonstration,
so this one first, before you say people, we go still translate and ask the question again, or change and ask the question. Say, we don't know how the government see demonstration.
Yeah.
Yes, but waiting at the try for talk. The government, we know so this government now then take human rights issue for being nothing.
Then so for the them, other point where I will go to now. Most of the things where people they say, for example, in as much as we do some of them things here so for we picking them and for the country, but the people that way the benefits pass all in any action we'll take, now the same politicians them back.
In every case, now the same thing.
Good. So now, in the case of Pademba Road, if the person be forced to ask, say, wetin we politicians they don't do for make sure they stand up. Now one. Number two, let us say Pademba Road, people then die. But what about the one in Alonsa? Wetin now they na Pademba Road? Wetin they don't do? They don't put any action. They don't go advocate for them. They don't care lawyer for them. We know hear it than they all. Now the parents will see no more.
To me understanding, maybe the person not follow up very well. If he follow up very well, he don't know what's happening in Alonsa. Say, I don't know say if even somebody still there when Alonsa issue, but we know say Honorable Combo be the part of that issue. Honorable Combo then there's here where Samoa goes on side, na him be the speech. So I know say most of the people and them they don't pull them.
Yes, but who still there?
So
you
I
want the last
know
video
if
play now
still
with
there.
for them people in there, right?
Yeah, I they watch most of on a program always.
Continue.
I mean, a part of this family.
Yeah, I know.
So like I don't know if they're still there. I'm not denying if they did it or they're not did it. But I believe say they did it. Then people them for the come out when we get a lot of ways them how they work at things them. We they put pressure behind the government not to pass with this alone. We no need for the go salon. Some writing their way, they do some things their way, they send to people and then they go investigate if still them people and they. You see? But some message they pass no 100% sure. If we're not 100% sure, we they send some message we not clear. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
The only things in the life where they live, you can pass Motka can bang you. Anything they and when you come out for your country, you not come out say they go fetch or for go destroy property or although the government will get, then nobody know for come out if you know they go come out for them. Anything against them now war. But people get for stand up. People get for stand up. If they not stand up, they just feel like when the cow then in a slaughterhouse. Every day they take some then go kill. Every day they take some then go kill.
If you leave that example, where will be the last question where they ask you because we don't knock ahead of the time. If the person, we can take the example of the first caller where starts this whole thing. They talk about Bobby Wine. Okay? We see how Bobby Wine stand up. We see how much time they arrest him. And all of that. In as much as in a politician, but they still stand with the people them. So now...
Well, now that's we for the discourse. I mean for the discourse.
And now that's exactly the color come up with.
The politician them for there are more. Now they for lead the manifest. Now they for lead the process. Now they for lead everything.
And now you don't get the point. Because now that's exactly the color been trying for talk.
Okay, I just catch up where they say let people and not come out to let people and this. Now that
because they look forward for say the leaders them for lead anything where they want the people for do.
Number one, I want to let you know say if for any way they come out. Mommy, that of Madam Claudia's call, in ready 100% for the before.
Yeah.
In force, 100% ready.
All right.
And I don't know for Dr. Dennis Bright because na Roman.
No, instead of course, instead don't the part of him. So no Poland, instead don't the now they all let me go threat in the last term.
So I know say a lot of politicians go ready for them before, and if the government want insist that the only way things go change.
All right. Thank you very much, brother.
God bless you now for this wonderful program.
God bless you too.
Yeah, other one me come. They can't take no. They make them for win a but not for win no more for the family. We need to no more left for
you name and side you call it from. God bless you.
How are you?
Yeah, on a previous segment, I've been trying to ask a question.
Are
this guy bypassing? I think that in the bypass the parliament, NEC. I think say after the census, they don't get for take this thing to the parliament. I just want or then just they go straight to NEC.
True. I don't know about that, but we'll find out.
Yeah, when I found out from.
But if I for B, I not go surprised because they always use for divert things. They always use for balance the parliament. Go do things before ever then carry the way to parliament.
Oh, okay. And then another question again, please. Law say now there are by-elections on the pipeline. Will they come up? So now, I mean, for understand, say the APC and SNP then tag in parliament. I think like 58, something like that. Members of parliament, and then they tag. So right now, but still, the SLPP then get upper hand in terms of getting the speakership. So if these by-elections came up, then APC happen to say they come up, they get more members. Are they going to get the speaker or what? So what? So I need for help me with that.
I'm pretty sure say if they get more members, them based on the vote, they will get the speaker.
So therefore, so that thing the Abbas will go change.
Yes. Yes, of course, Abbas Bundu, when this parliament is dissolved, himself they go. It only depends on the age and other things then for make it come back. If the government will cancel the ones and back, based on the voting system, then it will come back.
Oh, okay. Oh, guys, when I think it, man, yeah, we'll just be a man. Okay.
All right, so, God bless you. Hello, brother man.
Hello, me man. How are they do?
The time for the final, how you say?
Not too bad. What one are the champs? They look nice. So,
yes, na corn, no, not anything, na corn.
Oh, popcorn. Okay, popcorn, all right. Okay. Yes, guys. According to what when they talk about today, I think when I talk about the census,
Yeah.
And also there are a couple of people that we don't call who obviously have been listening to what they say. Like that lady and that gentleman when they say the opposition parties and not the really act like then an opposition party them. It is true. Now, this is the reason why the politicians they always get a habit of using the people there for push them before let them go die for them or whatever. You get me?
Yeah.
I mean, when it comes to like fighting for the constituents, when the people where they don't go lock up in a jail or whatever, if they don't go release them, they don't go try for pulling a cell or something. As opposition, then go come out and make a statement. That's what they did at government. Mm-hmm. Then a part of government as well. You get me? Then go come out and say things then, and then go stand for the people. If you need to say you have to go prison for the people, then that is what the sacrifices has been. Opposition, a person fight for the rights of the people. Mm-hmm. But politicians then an opportunity in the sense that. Then they say wait for the chance. There are people that they send people for letting go. But some people they don't begin get sense now. Don't realize say I need to go die for some people because like you look at the opposition, the government in power, they all look healthy in the parliament. They all eat well. They all fine. And now people then go snap the line, vote put in the power. And people then ordinary people then we not sabi their rights. Vote snap, vote for them put in the power. Now then they wait for the next year come like some people they say then go and begin they give bag gas, give oil. Now that's now in our life. All through like na bag gas no more than they give man oil and maggi and that no more that on our life. No man in a salon when they born no one day work. So man in a salon when we born take die, you know, work one day. You know? So the thing that like which they happen so when they talk about the census back. But how both Kenema and Kono go get more population past freedom.
Because Kenema now they all the work in day.
No, listen, except working in Marampa, working in Kono itself, working in a different place there. But the average ocean of freedom, whose pass now salon get infrastructure pass freedom. Which party they go? Which party they go to freedom? Outside freedom, where they go meet building we get like 20-story building, we get lift. Which part outside freedom where you go get office they will get lift safe in freedom. We don't just step in the claim.
Kenima.
When I left this guy talk. So the average ocean of freedom, depending on the area, is over something $200,000-300,000. Whose partner apply you to go in the meet also cost over $200,000.
Kenya.
So that census day, let's look at it by the looking and you realize say the opposition party right now, the NGOs them, the civil society organization, the international community, and now they all put up and call the government to account. But then give if they believe something and do na writing, then they come out to the document there. Because that census is flawed. That flawed census that one day.
Okay, let's ask you this question. Let's just ask you this question. You don't ever hear him then say person just come inside the country when a foreigner a vote inside election?
One day.
Okay. You don't ever hear him then say person where they below and not say the one where they attempt for fraud the system or normally where allow say 12 years and below. You don't ever hear them say vote inside election? Inside salon?
So take you only business so I don't know what you do that kind of thing.
No, but normally it's not supposed to be so, right? But yes, when it comes to census, then they count foreigner. Then they count who that they just born right now. But according to what we find out from new say the one they will register for 2018 election inside Freetown, no more 18 years and above. We not to foreigner they know they do. Then Boku pass the one the way the census capture. Thank you very much, brother.
Let God bless you, man. I take it easy.
Anyway, I think people want for one away from the main thing. The question will be asked now. Okay, let answer this please, sister first. Welcome to the show. I hope I not get a wrong.
Yes.
Okay.
Hello?
Welcome to the show, man.
Yes, thank you, Senrepie. Me na Zainab, Senrepie.
Yes.
I just want to add more because I hear one with sister because they baranta about the citizens them where they can come out, they follow there with politicians, then they go and follow them and they idleness them.
Okay.
My brother.
Mm-hmm.
This word we go continue. Me na activist that they call from the UK.
Yes,
remember say you host one that virtual protest where you host a few weeks ago. Me na one of the MCs then as So we go continue for talk to people them na salon until they listen, they understand. And here say politician not supposed to where you they come on a street dance for. Politician now you supposed for do your job, for do a job for you. Now you make you employer. You give them a job. Now politician for see you. Politician for you, it rimble. Not to you for see politician. Just wait, just know. That Fatima where you don't see where you go na that Gambia for go take that in nonsense doctorate, the way they turn back just on a salon. Let you see the people who go for go sit down, crowd behind another lunge, for go sing behind them, for go dance behind them. All of we politicians them from time immemorial.
Yes.
Anyone pan them. When they ready, they give the people a one bag dress. When they're ready for election, then give the people a one bag race, 2 cup race, their bus, tamatis, for let the people and go vote for them. After that, then dump them, then left them behind at the slums, then go sit down, then they live their life, then your lives, then they change. Then your lives, then they change. Whilst the people, then your lives, then they continue for deteriorate and go down the drains until we, the activists, them, we go continue for shout and scream and talk to people until they we say, this kind of thing, if we're changing a salon.
So before we continue, let's ask you a few questions then, please.
Yes, go on.
The side where you did now, where you did, for example, you did na UK. And
Yes,
let's say East Street, for example. If they go third just now, you will ever see politician can cut it.
It's not possible.
What it make it not possible?
It's not possible. You know what it make?
No.
Because the people then the politicians then they no say na a job where they give them for the people them, for the state.
So the other part of farm, you find out say the two population they're different. With population they're vulnerable, and then I will still say some of them, even when they go book, but they're not educate. You understand what I mean?
Yes.
The politicians don't make with people they don't feel say whatever they do now favor than they do for we.
Exactly.
That is why government in, government out, always they use that as an advantage. Let's look for example, the tell matter will be the campaign. He campaign as if the sufferation of people them, he get the solution. He tell people and say the rest na this na that. When he cancel right now, not they put up other country them blame.
Yes.
We not still dance for them.
Yes.
Zaina, what we for do as the people them for let be able for change the mentality.
As a people, me, your duty, and they go for all the activists them and everybody we don't ready for put salon before ahead of them politicians there for ready for time we lapa them and they out there and change the people and mentality, because this na a long time mentality we don't engraved inside of people and brain them. You don't engrave this into the people and for think say this dance behind politician na go solve the problem. For think say when they behind politicians, then they lead politicians, then they support politicians, then they cry behind them, they follow them. Na go change the business, na go solve the problem na salon, and not to that they go solve the problem na salon. No, now when we start for all we politicians, them accountable. When we start for all the manifesto, like me, Madam BA manifesto, I get on my computer. Because we can make sure with Shaba and Rachel Bangura, we can make program. Today Sunday we go come on at 8 o'clock Bambai. I get a manifesto now that they read to the people. And this is what Madabio promised us as a nation in Sierra Leone. Madabio understand the system. He understand the troubles them already where Salon people and Bidepa. He promised we say he go come fix them. He promised we a new direction. This is what he said in his manifesto.
But my sister,
now we start.
My sister, the same manifesto where they talk about, so Madabio tell we say don't do from A to Z, even past Z. So I'm not.
Well, na lie.
But
well,
again, if they say they not do A to Z, the other two they can hang pan. Now Ukraine war and the corona.
Na lie. Because why make na lie? Me na the UK a day. The amount of people that were dying at the UK, where this UK economy be shut down because of this COVID, it was massive. It was great. But because of that, no they make me eat kaka. That's not they make me suffer. That's not they make me not get me basic amenities in life. I get everything. Okay, prices they a bit changed
Zainab,
because of the war
I
in
wish
Ukraine.
we can get another program. We just talk, but I think we spend time for that.
Yes,
because right now the time we don't eat, we don't done. Thank you very
yes,
much.
That's true.
This talk
Thank
not
you
go
for
done.
the time. Thanks. Okay then. Bye bye.
Yeah.
Few more calls, maybe people left for make we round up the program for today. I think maybe we dey take 4 more calls. For make we round up the program. Salon talk not the dong. We dey continue for talk until most of you will understand waiting before do. Just like waiting this week, sister, they talk. This week, always they tell people until we, the voters, them able make the politicians them feel say without we they are nothing. Before ever they able take we serious. But this dance, clap, sicko don't get now yard. Make the same God help we. Because if not to that one day, a problem. Oh. You know they see them they come on a do. But then they want let us in picking come on a do. Hello.
Hello, good evening, Weird.
You're welcome to the show, brother man.
Okay, I see the heading. Say the Electoral Commission don't request for this midterm census. So let me just remind Una back the other time Una host Honorable AKK, right? Sorry, Berete.
No,
so
AKK they all too.
All right, I write on my comment. I say, Berete, waiting you feel say, waiting at the confidence where you get, where una think say, Madabio no go rig this election, no go rogue this election, not so. So if you today una this particular topic don't come now everybody they say this midterm census, the opposition they all not support. Now the body where we believe say, now then they can't conduct the election, Then according to what you want to write to become, say on the other side. Now they say they don't request for this midterm census for use at the 2023 election. Not to the word way at the tell una so they come so. So in such, there is no way where Madabio no go rig this election. No way. Nobody no get that sense because the people they all afraid. Look what they happen at Guinea. You the leader just mistake small. Waiting them go do for that day, you go even fear. But waiting, who that get mind come on a saloon? Everybody they fear. Everybody they fear. The opposition they fear. Everybody. And if Madabio go the second 5 years, right? It go worse pass so. And like it go be like waiting by Bura be they analyze and they just say that country will turn to one party state. So without wasting some other people then calls, a million contribution and they call from France, yeah?
Thank you, my brother. God bless you. 3 more calls for wrap up the program for today. Call and take part in the program. This na Blue Mind where they come from Wiyada. Hello, caller. Your name and whose side you call it from?
Yeah, hello.
You're welcome to the show.
Hello.
Hello, caller. You welcome to the show. You dey live.
Yeah, how are they do?
We tell Allah, thank you. How you, sir?
Good. And brother, this is Madman Bio.
Madman Bio. The one and only.
Yes. So I just get a few contributions for give.
Go ahead.
My own contribution is that SLPP, they say NEC asks for the census results, all that in a scam. No depend on them people and they. Now the same soup, now all waiting a plan for do, now they can implement. So you look, NEC with statistics, they work together. If we don't put we modality in place, we the citizen there, brother, all this talk how they talk so na the media, na bomb figure for go. Yes, madam, you look how you do state capture, you don't capture the state, capture judiciary, capture police, capture military. See the way so they address people like they talk like saying a minister. Like say they inside the administrative way name. You understand?
Yeah.
Then another thing away I talk. You see this register with this census make so with the register many people in La Kenema and Bo. And they tell you say even inside Freetown, people and they would again for go vote. They would not be they don't vote their name. Because if you name Na Kamara, you name Na Kagbo, if they can't meet the name, some people they don't vote under your name. They don't say them Kamara, then Kagbo, then let's say that most of them, then they go vote for APC. They can't meet they don't vote under your name. Yes. And if we look at people who they talk say SLPP they win this election, how they come. You know, sometimes they foresee you because when you look all what SLPP don't implement, what they don't do. They don't implement everything and the thing don't come true. Can't put 10 members in a parliament, kill people in a parliament, or they go free, go not shall kill people there. Everything we then do, camp and census. They stop them, they don't do census. World Bank tell them they don't do this. Everything we they implement, they don't do it. So the last one when an election, now we have say, they can't lose this election. What that married we was sweet now the bachelor if now you know. Yes, the bachelor if now you know say that married the one for good the children they married the next day, but with the eat tire. Yes, so me what I just the advice Sierra Leoneans there, just like with a woman me just they talk. Let people just say that let them just say cool because we know they kill ourselves for politician there. Somebody like Bobby Wine, they don't go prison, they don't lock up, they don't do and don't maltreat and no Sierra Leonean will not get what they do down there for we. Can they even the president presidential that debate to them is a debate for Madabio. You know even though you are not well, but if on this on side send voice message, they talk something about what's in the going on the country. Yeah. But the man they all they just deceive we.
All right.
You see, so not just stop. They just our side they will give one talk. You see, Chai Coco, that day we in a parliament and na play the play. Chai Coco not so serious guy. Chai Coco not serious. When they talk na parliament from you face and your body language, they make people they not say they na serious man. Now you dey lead political party like that, they joke. You dey come Mr. Speaker of the House, Mr. Speaker of the House, you dey joke, you dey laugh. You think say na laugh with the pa?
No, but what do you want really let it do? Because in parliament not to war. Now about what you say.
Yes, not to war, but not to laugh.
Yeah, but if some things then you not get for present your case, not that the way I present your case now make them very important.
Yeah, now I present educators. Sometimes the seriousness from your own body, they don't say this man mean what they talk.
All right.
When Papa one win a house, you know they laugh. You go see that now, it's an level of tissue.
No, but then it's different from what they happen at Parliament.
Okay, you see all the SLPP guy them they laugh.
Well,
when they give the waiting they call, they don't laugh. They see seriousness on the face, man.
All right, thank you very much. Hello, it's Kono, yeah?
Okay, stay blessed, sir.
Welcome.
Last lucky caller for today's program. Hello.
Nainkam.
Hello. Good evening, good afternoon, the world.
How you do? We do fine.
Okay. Sengbe Pierre.
Sir.
I want to talk to today. I talk to.
Okay, sir.
You know for say your uncle you go talk with Bill Gates, eh?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Now they go talk to
Bill Gates na factory na Kenima.
Yes, sir.
If you know, you know today.
Yes, he been saying you employ 1,000 people them. Yes, sir. Okay, sir.
Okay. Number 2. Tim Cook. You sabi Tim Cook, eh? Tim Cook.
No, I don't sabi him.
Tim Cook, the head of iPhone.
Oh, okay.
Anytime don't go open factory na Kenima. That's number 2. Number 3. You sabi Elon Musk.
Who done that on the back?
The man will get Tesla. Project. Anytime don't go open factory. In factory na Kenima.
Okay.
Number 4, you know Jeff Bezos.
Who done
the owner of Amazon. You don't open back in your factory na Kenima.
Okay.
Number 5.
Hey, yeah.
You know Alibaba.
Yes. Who done
the Chinese trader.
Yeah.
If you don't open your factory back na Kenima. So if you power and say Kenima go pass all salon, we not get out.
Okay.
They say you dey married, you dey lie so tell you married, but you know the lie to keep woman na house. So you uncle na lie say you put na power. Arrest me case. Thank you.
That my uncle don't do well.
You're welcome.
My uncle don't do well. But wait to. Okay. Let me say in the okay and that
this call I don't take no get a chance. You don't take the way they struggle na the line.
Lovell.
Hello, Mr. Lovell, you come from France.
Yeah, what's up?
Lovell, you welcome.
Good afternoon, I don't know whatever. How are you doing that?
Take time away to drive so yeah.
Okay, brother, okay.
Alright. So you listen.
I really appreciate you good work. God bless you.
God bless you all.
I just want to talk, one who speaks up becomes the way they talk, we be the answer, or they will bother, papa and mama, they will come out for cool them and see them. We come out to support them people there. And we get another border we call behind the way they type of contradict. I don't see it in the opposition pathway, like the type of contradict, type of people they connect and do and see. Look, my point here is that, and this it go to every city and wedding and saloon. Then people are not worth dying for. There is no way he will go sacrifice life for them people there. Yes, in the time for sort of they give a definition of demonstration. Yes, if not country wherein people can get the right for demonstrate, yes. But we on country, not also EB. When people come out for demonstrate, what will happen? Then they can't begin shoot them. Then they can't pin police before them. Pin soldier man before them, get shoot them with live bullet. And last year or something, working go for it. There was time I go for the last election, I believe I saw in December. What did they ask me and the people, they kill themselves in a heat, and they block, we lock traffic, lock. Just because of the people there. When they say, as they can have power, they don't forget people there. They don't forget who country. All waiting one country will better. But who say, when they can have Boku talk, they can't do. They can't talk Boku, life are we enough. Kill with people there. The way they done, we will also allow more as a sister, and they come back and begin a tower for them. Then they turn at the host. Voting on their rights. When it's rich, let them go vote. But come on, I advise nobody in that country. No come on, do. They don't push you for go vote. No, sorry, for go demonstrate. No do them. We don't kill it for that. We don't they kill it golf case, let for them box. And as like when that woman actually say, them picking another day. Them picking another day. Then none of the day. As I talk out and picking they overseas. In the land fine book. Once you don't bother them, now what can they work up for go up college for go study? So me, I don't get much for say. I want to again once again, thank you. This is just advice so we bother the sister as alone. We provide my mother, we uncool them, we anti them. When I left for the communal door, let them feel another use you and they push now go demonstrate. No demonstrate, then I post. Wait till each for go vote, sorry, righteous. I can't see for say that this is for say now. Thank you very much, brother. God bless you.
Thank you very much.
God bless you.
I want to use this opportunity for thank you to two people today. The Africanist Press will support Doffa them with 2 million leons, and then we as well get that we border. Let's just hold this very bonus call. Let no go bonus call. Yeah, hold on quick, yeah. Bonus call.
Yes, my name is Usman.
Okay, hold on quick, yeah.
Okay.
That we border we been say it buy rice, it buy charcoal, it buy wait again. Pamine. For that we border we been called. We been promised that we border they say we reach them yesterday, but we not be able because that we border day we been promised. Now today he finally able for send for we money. So he send for we 1 million leons through Orange Money. So when then they cut from Orange Money, get fee. But notwithstanding, we no want for give this person the physical cash. We want for buy the rest. We buy the how they call this thing? Pamine. Yeah, we don't know if it use charcoal. So if change left, we give them plus waiting we been promised for give them. So we just want to let everybody know. So whenever then they hand over them things and they to them, we go as well make una know. And by the end of this week, all the start. So by God in power. We go able for complete Doffa, that project will be begin. Then we don't for Bilam and other things to renovate them for this woman and all. We will count the video and count program for now for now we're able for no. So one for tell now all we don't battle with plenty thank you. So we go and take the bonus call. Caller, thank you for your patience.
Yes. No problem.
Okay, so you get 3 minutes for making points. What do you get for say with this discussion?
Well, concerning this way don't happen, I believe saying now the opposition, the COP, therefore make patrol na ECOWAS court, file complaint na ECOWAS court, video with evidence already they show people that they describe against this census. Let them go na ECOWAS, let them go talk to the parliament, say go na their different institution, like the Africa Union. So they very right to do that because now, you know, na member na ECOWAS and Africa Union, they let me say. Main opposition there, and especially the COP, they will get their platform there, or they take interview from the international newsletters them. They confess a cry to the entire world. Physically, let the world know say indeed. So they take all kinds of steps for like describe and denounce this fake and this bad census theory they take. Because now until they do that, they will believe say the international community will review it, and they will know how desperate to be for like solve this problem. So now therefore go now their international news agency there. Yeah.
You know say the time when they be announce dates for presidential election. The Electoral Commissioner been tell we say he make provision in case they get need for use the data from statistics salon and tea.
Yeah.
In other words, so they want for use them thing and they for the election. You know, feel say if them go now na ECOWAS court. ECOWAS court put injunction on certain things like for example, them put injunction say the statistics that are not for work. You know, feel say go affect the election and then people will get chance for see more and more.
Well, I don't think so because you know why? Then it go be separate. Because this is one do the one joined or two together. Wait, in fact, this is not get for use. This census is not get for use, but that this registration get for now that they get for use. That registration are just formality. They don't say election at that day. But if you, I think
no,
so.
I'm not talking about formality. I'm not sure so. I know I'll begin that one day. You know why? Because you dey go register now and you dey get your ID card, so you dey count. I'm not stressing a formality.
Sure. Because they need for do that. But you know, these people are they can do anything. They go any kind extra mile for like they're desperate for power. They're so thirsty for power, and you don't see this. I don't make them. Naturally, they don't plan for do, and that make you see like I got one of me SLP somebody they tell me say I say it's not ever possible for the southeast get population pass the northwest. And they say okay, what about the coronavirus we come? It's outside they die more. Outside they get more accident. You say like that not going to decrease the northwest population. And I say wow. I say really? They say boy look the census and the coronavirus. And how the planet will come out to me say you see they say now west and northwest always.
So in other words, I will ask you a simple question where if you don't ask the person, almost people in the government report say die. All over the country.
Well, of course, you not give me no total amount.
We not say it 1,000, sir.
Okay, well
then
that
if you look almost reduced now western area no more, now like almost 100,000, sir.
800,000, but like you know, now what they say is that let it not go the 10 a day as because imagine if it's because I stung somebody and I say people actually mean they talk. Imagine like in the beginning out up all the stuff then they so that make like what we say we always vigilant and how they call like how they say the opposition them like although yes they need to sit down, let them not continue for sit down, let them go the extra mile because like this you know they fight this year government are with. With too much, with mildness.
All right.
And we got the best somebody like for go all out around every side. A better will sacrifice few time for a permanent long time. Because the more we create, more create fairness or so the postpone election, the more this man they get more chance. Yeah. And who knows sometimes this is just who I use. So better does waiting for happy like happen once and for all. If not short time, it like happen once and for all, you no go use any for the longer period.
All right, thank you very much, brother.
Thank you very much. Okay, sir.
The last bonus for today.
You give bonus back?
Bonus.
No, this bonus no,
I can't take a friend.
No, that make me not forget because they can't talk about my uncle just now.
No, but
no.
So you're very afraid.
I'm not afraid like my uncle.
Yes. So like Ben Kefala, you go a fair teacher the teacher they look for. You only teach him, some video when a teacher they look for.
We don't school picking them.
For these census, the more they talk, the more they give them full man their ideas of what they for do, yeah. Then they listen to pick ideas of what they know. No, nothing, a full money. Complete money. From what can what do you know like not the Kenyan stadium then go put at the teacher grabber. They do anything else like it. They don't do nothing. They have 43 billion for agriculture like Kenyan. They go build house, they go build everything. They do not to Chief Minister President Bio and Kevala come on say they go and chief all that money. When I sit down, I'm going to give them full money idea. Let them go to chief full of money in that country. And now so far they come and so far. And then so far now, when I don't vote the house, and go so far now, tell the next 5 years more. Yeah? When I'm not based up in that country, when I'm not full money. All that full money, all when I run around with PhD, let me one system for develop salon. Yeah? They will pay no vex, bro. No vex. You see people there. And a fake PhD again. Fake PhD. They don't like people no more. Today, whatever now I for people small begin the grab 2 o'clock morning for go find water. What they get for go school? I sorry, man. Say we be.
You ain't come?
No, I don't want people.
I know the yourself. I treat you like how can take a be okay treat me.
Oh, I say the madam don't cook me. So you belle no where you man. So you belle business. So each no more. I swear.
I mean, one is see where Bible will be there and just now. Or be coming at my uncle, not my uncle on the one side, and I make you see me. Okay.
Why make the corruption again?
I think the corruption on big pass the one the way they fet am.
When you left by fly now, yeah.
Alright.
When you left now, let them get each other. Let them get each other now. Yeah, with the big.
Okay,
Yeah.
no wahala.
I'm your contribution on it.
Thank you.
Alright, thank you. God bless you, brother.
No, this you don't tell you the kind sign. So me self at the game bonus call. You don't tell you the kind sign. Welcome to the show.
Hello, Yard.
Yes, you know the last bonus. Welcome. How do you do?
Thank you very much.
So your name and inside the call
Yeah. Well, I call from Bo.
from? Okay, go ahead.
Yeah. But this topic work here, people then they talk about mother bill in one back. For me, I believe say we know all we see they go on at the country. We all know. I believe say we all for come together and stop this talk because at least for once, I want them and they didn't talk there and they get more confidence. Mother bill is your next 5 years back. Now calamity for we in this country. Yes. So as a Sierra Leoneans, if we let this country, that talk for stop them.
Okay.
Yeah. Because for once in a lifetime, although yes, somebody get for be a hero, but get for be a hero at the right time. People shifting blames on the opposition. Yeah, right. But on the other way around, not to all say for knock chest. Therefore, keep it rank for the right time. You know, say snake ready for bets. You know, strike you in an open space. They go hide the face some side. We go strike you. We no go miss you. You know. So this style for shifting blame on opposition. Now I don't feel say this now the right time for do that. Yes, because we all know what thing they go on right now. Hunting people, chasing people. Where they go just knock chest, where you know say they the right the main target for where they look for, they go knock chest just like that. So you know just get for possible just like that. So get for need to take time and stand behind the whether they will feel say they get for redeem way because if this happen again, a calamity in this country. So we all get for come together as Sierra Leoneans and stop this talk. If we really like this country, because we all know what will go on. So that's my contribution. Now, thank you.
Thank you very
Thank you.
much.
God bless you.
Now the last call that one day.
The phone safe no one go over.
Then they go by force. Those one with the jogger.
All right, we family members them plenty thank you to una all. We come and give una various views them towards this particular topic we give today to una. Well, we dey continue for do this. We dey continue for bring una issues them we concern we as citizens them for make we all the debate on them so we dey know wetin na the way forward and other people and again out of the debate. Until we meet again at another beautiful edition inside the same house, me na Baibure Kablai from the north. Tata, I love una all. Una stay blessed.
And for telling all we like, we comment, we share. Thank you. When I just get one thing in mind, say, now one thing we need for do. Register. Everybody try for register and do ya. Not make mistakes, say, because we want for lay this government come on a power, you go register 2 term. If they all you, you know this election, no. So do ya 1 term, everybody get right for register. Register 1 term, you vote 1 term. I beg for them on the safer side, yeah. We go get for the count messages to una for make una know exactly waiting for doom. Somebody tell we sister tell we they say the message how they put if na no more. A baby money that them for the giving, but that now we own service again to the nation. So until we meet again, one for stay safe, be good citizen. Let we left by that, and let we listen to waiting na positive things them. Okay? Until meet again, sembe pay na my name. God bless we all. You know say plenty people no get for vote the time for election. Not because they no want for vote, but now because of this simple mistake where I can't tell you what so, now it go make plenty people no vote. Right now, as the Electoral Commission salon don't pull the date for vote and for register, plenty people just the yagba and they rush go do things them as then they tell them for do. But hey, members say registration, the voter registration, they begin from the 3rd of September to the 4th of October 2022. Then a number 1 step where go give you guarantee say you go vote. But if you make mistake during this time, you no go for vote. And I think this way person not go able for help you pan. What in this mean? It means say no ever register na the area where you dey work, do business, or where you dey go school. You know what it make? You don't know. Sometimes the time for the election, then go say public transport not for run. This na big challenge for you. Remember, if you tap na Kalbaton and then you dey work na Lomley, how you go able for go and vote na that side? You go able for waka? The answer na no. So, no make that mistake there. As them blow the whistle, when they say, hey, today na the 3rd of September for begin the voter registration. Do ya try by all possible means for register na the center where they near you house. So the day when they go say for voting, whether Mutuka deal, Mutuka not deal, not to your business. You dey go full na morning, vote, return back na you house. So you see, if you make this mistake, the possibility go they say you no go vote 2023. So waiting at this yagba now for say me party go continue for then na power or me party go return na power if I not able for vote. You want vote, they change the whole situation.